Yeah! Oakland already be rocking with 3 titles in 4 years. And now, out of the blue, we're gonna have Boogie Nights. Or if you're angry about how unfair this signing is, we can just blame it on the Boogie. But in reality, DeMarcus Cousins is your Boogie man. Of course, on paper, Boogie's playing style fits right in with what the Warriors do. He's a fantastic high post passer, can create off the dribble as a scorer and facilitator, and guess what? He can boogie oogie oogie from downtown a little bit as well. But before he can suffer from boogie fever, we must all remember he tore his Achilles in January, so he won't be putting on his boogie shoes until at least the second half of the season, and won't be 100% to boogie down for even longer. But it wouldn't be hard to picture how he'd fit in with the player movement ball movement system the Warriors run. So join me as we enter Let's start out with his passing, where his size and skills allow him to see over a lot of the defense and slip passes to cutters from the high post. Gentry's offense in New Orleans had similar actions to Kerr's motion in Oakland, and with a guy like Klay Thompson cutting off ball, they'll get easy shots from in the lane galore. But it's not just Klay, the whole team moves off the ball well, even Kevin Durant, so the defense will find it almost impossible to stop these types of cuts and lobs and layups. But it's not just creating layups. With all the shooting the Warriors have, he can be kicking out from the post for days, finding open shooters who need only catch the ball already aligned to the basket and fire away from deep. But he's not a stationary passer. The Warriors could put out lineups where all 5 guys can create off the dribble, and this would serve to open up even more three-point shots if he maintains any amount of explosion to propel his body in the middle before throwing strikes to his teammates behind the line. Handoffs are a huge part of the Warriors system, and Boogie has got this type of action down pat. He knows how to find cutters running full speed, drop the pass off, and then provide ample obstacles to the defender, freeing up all those cutters for quick curls into the lane that get them open medium jumpers and floaters. The kind of shots that Klay, KD, and Curry can hit in their sleep. And it's Cousins' gravity that should make these shots even easier, as the defense fears his roll to the hoop as well. What makes the Warriors unique is that they use the handoff as a tool to generate threes as well. And with Boogie setting what is basically a moving ball screen, I don't see how the defense can stop this very easily, if at all. Can you dig it? You don't think all that motion is reserved just for DeMarcus to pass the ball, do you? The 5 position in the Warriors offense has always been the recipient of their easiest shots of the game, when their pick and roll with Curry, Klay, KD, and Draymond completely sucks the defense way out of position. Now, we probably won't see Cousins get off the floor like this anymore, but I suspect the same type of shots will be there for him to simply lay it in gently off the glass with nice touch. And the Warriors offense has tons of pin downs for the best shooters in the game, forcing the defense to react to their cuts, opening up slips to the rim over and over and over. With his solid screen setting, you won't be able to stop the Boogie. As if all that wasn't unfair already, now let's talk about Boogie's spot-up ability. At 6'11", he can almost play like a guard, and if he can regain even 70% of his explosion, just look what he'll be able to do with the spacing Golden State's offense gives to him. And guess what? Those drives are opened up because he can shoot the 3-ball pretty well, right around league average last year at over 6 attempts per game. And I have no doubt these shots will be wide open for him almost every time he shoots one. The best way to get a handle on how good this team can be is by going to an actual game. And there is no better app than SeatGeek to find tickets to concerts, the theater, and sporting events. They scour the internet for you, grade the price so you know if you're getting a good deal, show you seating charts and pics from the vantage point of the seat, and it's only a few taps to get your tickets delivered to your phone, fully guaranteed. Best of all, use my code BBall and you'll get $20 off your first purchase with them. So, the next time you want to go to an NBA game, Think SeatGeek, think Coach Nick, and think my code BBall, and it will be far out, man. The Warriors feed the low post as often as any team in the league, usually as a way to kick out for threes. But now they can loosen up the defense by having one of the most rugged, overpowering forces operating close to the hoop as cutters fly by, occupying any type of help. Oh, and double teams don't seem to matter much to him either, as he can combine the strength needed for a power move, but then release the ball softly and with touch, a very difficult combination to master for big men. It's not always power down there. Boogie can do a little dance and spin away from the pressure to be another guy Golden State can go to when they absolutely need a bucket. And whether it's a fadeaway or a runner, Boogie has the touch. As for defense, Cousins has never shown a lot of effort on this end. When engaged, he can protect the rim okay, and he was already pretty earthbound before his injury, so I don't know if we'll see too much of a difference on that end. His defense in the pick and roll was just enough energy to get a hand up, and the way they'll have him drop to contain, his lateral quickness shouldn't even be an issue anyway with respect to his injury. One thing I do know is that playing alongside Clay, KD, Draymond, and Iguodala will make him a better defender, and assistant coach Ron Adams' defensive principles will no doubt get the best defense possible out of Cousins. Overall, it's a great move for both teams. No pressure on Cousins to be great, and if he gets a ring and plays nice with everyone, he'll be in line for a huge contract next year. And maybe he'll even lay down the law in a couple of playoff games when they really need it. So there you have it, sports fans. That's the skinny on the Boogie. So long as he can catch it on the rebound, I'm sure he'll be dynamite. Can you dig it? Sports fans, make sure to hit the subscribe button and adjust your settings so you can get notified immediately when we drop another great NBA video. Let us know how you feel with a thumbs up and a comment. After all, at BBallBreakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?